Welcome everyone, back to Lindsay's Builds. Going to carry on with the Kitbash Fang. So yeah, go down camera. Hope we have a successful stream this time. So we're just doing a little painting again. So it's quite boring stuff really, but hey ho, on board. So do a little bit of work, innit? Putting massive amount of coats of paint on this thing. Unbelievable. Hello there, viewer. I'm just putting light coats on at the moment. Hair problem out of these brushes at the moment. I should have really sprayed this thing. So awkward to paint by hand. So, 3 watches. Hope you're doing all right, guys. Hope you had a good Christmas and a good New Year. Hope you didn't get too drunk. Okay, let's put one up a bit. And just, I could say, carrying on with the Kitbash Strom Fang 40k. Only here for a little while. So. Oh, but Mark Hobby's in. He says hi. Hello, Mark. How you doing? Hope you had a good Christmas and a good night last night. There's I'm just kind of doing some boring painting. So I hope you guys don't get too bored. Like I say, it's quite hard to hand paint this thing. You've got to build it up in layers. So I'm trying not to get brush marks. Well, too many if I can help it. You snag when you water it down. Sometimes you get some what they call pooling. It's only the first coat of this blue-grey, so it's going to take about 4 or 5 more. Aside for a minute. And this is dry, so I'll put a final and last coat on this one. What you up to then, Mark? Anything? TBG in, and it says, hi everyone. Hi there, TBG. How are you? It'll be on for about an hour, something like that. Not too long. So I want to go watch some more episodes of Halo. Moment the daughter is watching Mandalorian. If my screen goes blank, guys, you'll have to let me know in the chat because I can hear my cameras going in and out. What you've been up to, TBG? Anything? Hopefully it'll be the last coat on this one. We've got JC Bricks and Builds in. It says, evening, Lindsay, and all in Chatland. Happy New Year to you all. Happy New Year to you as well, James. Did Shania have a good time over Christmas? Did she get what she wanted? All little kids get excited, don't they? Christmas morning. Are you thinking about doing the Lancaster mark? Oh, cool. What scale would that be? 172, 148. Not sure if they go any bigger sizes for that, except for the part works. I'm sure you'll tell me. Oh, the one that Mark's Mod is doing, which is the part works one. Yeah. We've got Apple in. He says, "Evening, boss," and the minions. Evening there, Apple. Hope you're not too cold up in Bonnie, Scotland. Weather here can't make up its mind what it wants to do. One minute it's mild and warm, the next minute it's freezing cold in the day. It's like all different temperatures at different hours. We've had quite a bit of rain here today, so we'll look at the chat again in a minute. See what you guys are saying. Definitely not enjoying painting this thing, that's for sure. I mean, quite a task. Chat's taking off. JC Bricks and Build says, "I was also naughty when I was down at Mum and Dad's, though. I got some more Citadel paints and I was looking, or shall I say twitching, at some of the Warhammer kits. Haven't fallen down the hole yet." Yes, it depends on what takes your fancy, really, JC. These gunships are quite fun to build, actually. Also, the Warhammer tanks, figures. Yes, it is quite a rabbit hole. Apple says 1 degree C in the light rain, but snow forecast as of tonight onwards. Oh, cool. Apple says, "Come on, JC, be brave. It doesn't hurt except your pocketbook as you outlay several hundreds of pounds." Don't frighten him off, Apple. Some of the kits can be reasonable. It's when you start buying the box sets, the figures and everything. That's what the dearest is. These gunships, they range from 37 quid up to 50 quid, depending on what you're buying. Also, you can light them up, JC, if you wanted to. If you wanted to go down that hole. Depends on what takes your fancy, mate. I say it's always good to have a dabble. I cringed when I said that. JC says, well, say Alicia has asked me for ideas for my birthday, and I've been looking at them online more. JCO says, I have had a look at that demon prince. Oh, or or demon prince, something like that. So I take it that's a figure. Yeah, because you get all different kinds of factions. That much I have learned. Only a rabbit hole if you let it. I mean, I've got enough Warhammer kits now to last me at least a couple of years. I've got 2 more coming as Christmas presents from family. One of them's a Necron build. Can't remember what the other one was now. But as soon as I get them, I shall do a review on them anyway. There's some nice ones out there, though. Some nice figure ones to do. I mean, I've looked at some of them, and they're like over 100 quid, some of them. But I'm more into my gunships than anything else. I do the figures, but I use the figures for dioramas when I built the gunships. So, Apple says, so JC is looking for chaos instead of being a good space marine. Oh, he's on the naughty side. Mm. JC says, I've sent you a pic of it, Lindsay. I'll have a look in a minute, JC. Mark Sobby says, what is Warhammer? Because I don't know. Warhammer is a game. It's been around since late 70s, 80s, something like that. And it's actually called Games Workshop stuff. Games Workshop. But if you look up on Google 40k Warhammer Mark, it'll explain everything about it. But it is a game. You get people that do play the game. It's quite a big thing, really, Warhammer. And you get those also like me who just build them for private collection, really. This is Warhammer that I am building. This one. Apple says, yes, about time you had a look to see as well, Mark. Yeah, if you look up on Google, type in 40k Warhammer, and then it'll explain a lot more. It depends on what road you want to take with it. Because Wayne Welly, he's got into it, but he's learning to play the game as well. So you got any games workshops, stores around where you are, just pop in one day and have a look. I mean, they're always happy to help, to explain, and some people class it as a nerdy game, but I don't think so. I don't class it as a nerdy game. Some people have quite a lot of fun playing the game. So we do like tournaments and stuff like that. But if you're like me, just do it for your own private collection. It's no different to building Star Wars stuff and Star Trek and stuff like that. It's no different. It's exactly the same. I shall chat in a minute. JC Bricks and Build says, Apple, maybe you could share out your stash to other who don't have. Laugh out loud. Apple says, ask Lindsay as I sent him 2 large boxes of Space Wolves. Yes, he did. He certainly did, and I'm going to use them with this gunship. I've already brought them out to the front of the stash, so when I build the diorama, that's where they will go. See, I told you they'd get used one day, Apple, didn't I? Yes, they're already at the front of the stash, they are. So I pulled them at the front. Yes, was it yesterday or the day before, I think? Yes, Apple sent me quite a collection of bits and pieces. All appreciated too. Apple says, yep, but remember they are the firstborn wolves and not Primaris as what is being sold in shops today, which are slightly larger in scale. JC Bricks and Build says, I did see a vid the other day of some new 40k that are 8mm and they look tiny as hell. Yes, very tiny. I don't go what they call. I don't go with what they call the codex. So mine are a bit mix and match. I like to do things differently because it's for my own personal collection. We've got Mark's mods in. Hello there, Mark. Hope you're doing good, buddy. And he says, good evening, everybody, and a happy new year. Happy new year to you and Julie. Hope you had a good Christmas, Mark. Apple says, be right back. Belly feeding times. He's gone for some scran. Quite good fun, actually. I started off with a small little starter set, painting Space Marines, and it just went on from there. Also, Tyranids. I couldn't even pronounce that word when I first started doing it. short term for that is NIDS. So quite an interesting subject, actually. When I first started doing it, it was completely different to the sort of things I would normally build. As I would normally build ships and armour. But over the last couple of years, I've built quite a few 40k stuff and painted figures too. I've done Space Marines, Necrons, Tyranids. Now I'm doing Space Wolves. So it's all a good subject. They're all different factions. Octal's in, and he says, how are you, Lindsay? I'm okay, thank you, Octal, and I hope you're good too. And I hope you and your family had a good Christmas and a good New Year. Mark Smelt says, hi, Octal. JC Bricks Bill says, hi, Octals. Do some really, really cool stuff. Some of it's really, really fascinating. Some things I have liked have been way out of my pocket range. And you think, well, I have to save for that. Well, I bought myself a 3D printer, so I can actually, stuff I can't afford, I can actually print it in 3D filament, depending if you can find the file. But there is quite a few Warhammer files out there. Some you get free, some you have to pay for. Or if you can't see sometimes, because I keep taking it away from the bench. And try not to rock the bench because it disturbs the cameras. Octo says, hi Mark and JC. He also says, yes, doing okay. Oh, cool. As long as you're doing okay, Benny. Could have really sprayed this thing, but it meant a lot of masking, hours of masking. So just persevere with it. The detail in these kits is unbelievable, to be honest with you. Would really highly recommend trying one. I have no regrets, except for my pocket, of course. No, I'm not saying a lot, guys. I do apologise. As you know, it's always when you're doing a stream by yourself, it's always hard to keep talking about stuff, especially when you're concentrating as well at the same time. Mark, if you've got time, Mark's Mods, if you're still watching, mate, can you put a link up of a 40k site so Mark's Hobbies can take a look? There we go, Mark's Hobbies. Mark's Mods has put a link in there. The www.warhammer.co. Yeah. Still here, he says, yeah. Yeah, so there's a link there, Mark's Hobbies. Thank you, Mark's Mods. Much appreciated. So just click on that link and have a browse. So many nooks and crannies. Unbelievable. Plus, I've got to paint other parts different colours. These are going to be painted black and then dry brushed, and then paint like a yellow and red inside them, inside these thrusters. So it makes it look as though they're working. Well, I mean, I've got to spray it. It would have taken me hours and hours to mask this up, where I can just cut in with a brush. Mark's Hobby says thanks, Mark. Mark's Mod said still here. Mark's Mod says no problem, Mark's Hobbies. We aim to please, don't we, Mark? So you will find Facebook sites too. 40k Warhammer. Some are okay and some of them can be a bit clicky. So I find the 40k Warhammer building and painting the best one. All the rest can get a bit clicky. Need to start wheedling some of the troublemakers out on the 40k one. Facebook is Facebook. I think you all know how that goes. We've got D Harris in. Welcome in, D Harris. Says very good evening and a happy new year, Lindsay, and all in Jutland. Happy new year to you as well, D. D Harris says Mark's Mods. Good evening, young sir. Mark's Mod says hi, D. We've got Francois in, and it says 07. Never understood what that 07 is yet. Probably could mean hi. I don't know. So how is Francois today? Hope you're good. And everybody else. Apple says Happy New Year, 25D Harris. I trust it was a good one you had. Apple says hello, Francois. Happy New Year. We've got Ronaldo in. Then he says hello there, Ronaldo. Welcome in. Apple says hello, Octal. Francois says well enough. D Harris says a good evening, Apple, and Happy New Year to you also. Mark's Mod says hello, Francois, and yours says also hello, Ronaldo. And I have a problem with getting in there and painting that vent. I know that when it comes to the time. There's only the second layer of paint on here. The bits you can see in grey, they will be a different colour. This will need at least another 3 coats. So I have to water it down. Francois says, hello, chat. Ronaldo says, Mark's Hobbies, TBG, JC Bricks, Apple, Mark's Mods, Octals, and D. Harris and Francois Marion saying hello. Apple says, hello, Ronaldo, Happy New Year 25 to you and your family. Yeah, the fireworks that was going off here last night, they were no more than 10 yards away from my back fence, and they were horrendous. Luckily enough, all the while fireworks stopped by 20 past 12. So it was just that initial 20 minutes. Everybody's setting them all off at once in their gardens. At least it didn't bother the dog anyway. She's quite good like that, doesn't bother her. She had her ears pricked up, but doesn't actually bother her at all. She'll actually go outside and watch them if you let her. I tend to keep her inside. I think last year I opened the back door for her. She just stood at the back door watching them. Well, I didn't do it this year because they was only like 10 yards away. Ronaldo says Happy New Year to everyone. JC Brick says, hey Ronaldo. Crafting Budgie Mama's in, and she says, hi Lindsay and all in chat. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year to you as well, Tash. Hope you had a good one. Mark's Mod says, hi Tasha. Battery went down quick. Where did I get to? Just lost myself now. Captain Budget Mama says hi Mark. D Harris says evening Natasha. JC Brick says hi Tasha. Crafting Budget Mama says hi D, and Apple says evening Tasha and feathered friends. Happy New Year 25. This is going to take forever. moment. If you guys put your thumbs up for me, much appreciated if you did. Ron Hetman's in as well. Welcome in, Ron. He says, hi, Lindsay, and all in chat, and a Happy New Year to you all. Happy New Year to you as well, Ron. Hope you had a good one, buddy. Did you stay at home, Ron, or did you visit relatives? So we'll do a belly and bench, shall we? So what's in your bellies? What's your choice of beverage? And what's on your bench? Mine is I had another Christmas dinner with all the trimmings. So that was a full-on Christmas dinner today. And the women cooked it. I didn't have anything to do. Well, I cooked the meat. That's about it. Which was a roast beef joint. And later, but afters, I've got mince pies and custard. If I can fit it in. And obviously my bench is Warhammer, Kitbash, Fang. Mark's Mod says, hi Ron. Apple says, evening Ron, Happy New Year, mate. JC Bricks and Bill says, hi Ron, Happy New Year. Ron said, I had some family round. Cool. That was good. That was nice for you, Ron. Nearly called you John then. Don't know where I got that name from. I'm sure. I think that must have been from somewhere. It's where I'm going senile. Sometimes I get my daughter's names mixed up and all. Or one of them one name and then another one another name. It's completely the opposite way around. They just look at me. Quick look at the chat again in a bit. Hopefully I don't lose myself in it. D. Harris says, evening and Happy New Year, Ron Heatman. Heatman, something like that anyway. I can never pronounce Ron's name properly. I bet he's laughing at me right now, thinking, that bloke is senile. Ron is a long-time friend. Been friends for a good few years now with Ron. Must be at least, I don't know, good 10 years, something like that. I've known him. I should call Ron the senile one because he's older than me. Then you're on. Not chucking you under the bus for it, you know what I mean? I bet he's going, yeah, right. I know Ron. Do this coat and then I'll have to leave it till tomorrow to dry right out. Ron says it was a good one as they arrived early and spent the morning with me, and as you said, we've been friends for about 10 years. Yes, long time. Keep working them backwards and forwards because they rotate. Get stuck with a bit of paint every now and again. Ronaldo says, hello, Crafting Budgie Mama. I'm Ron Heatman. Francois says gas, juice, and elder. Nice. Getting It's nice of you all to take time out of your New Year's Day and come and watch me. Thank you. It's much appreciated. I appreciate it very, very much. D. Harris says, Mark, did you see Jerry's show this morning? Uh, got to fix it up or scrap it with a pink waving hand. Hello there. How you doing? Hope you're good. Thank you for coming in. To get this side done, and I shall have to wait for it to dry out. Or I can put another coat on, which may take a couple of hours. I've got some bits and pieces there to dry brush, so I could perhaps dry brush them while I'm on streaming. So this could go to a 2-hour stream. maybe coat you put on. It's making it kind of look okay. Kind of bringing it out. Sorry if I keep picking it up out the camera shot. D. Harris says, Mark, mine came down day after Boxing Day. Oh, missed some chat here. D. Harris says, only me in the house, everyone out, so peace and quiet and can chill and watch. TBG says, I'm back. Hi to everyone I missed and a happy new year. Mark's Mod said, D. Harris, no, we were taking the Xmas decorations down. Yeah, mine are coming down tomorrow. Mark's Mod says, hi TBG. TBG says, hi Mark's Mods. Apple says, hello James and Mum, TBG. Happy New Year, 25. D. Harris says, evening TBG. Happy New Year. Fix It Up and Scrap It says, new to YouTube, just started my channel today. Oh, cool. D. Harris says, Mark, mine came down the day after Boxing Day. Mark's Mod says, welcome, Fix It Up and Scrap It. Mark's Mod says, D. Harris, I've taken them down on Boxing Day, but Judy doesn't allow me to do it. Well, being it's your first day on YouTube, if my moderator would like to put your channel in, I can do you the favour and try and get you some subs. I don't normally do it, but being it's your first time on YouTube, I'll allow my moderator to put it in if he would be so kind. I mean, if you could do return the favour, be much appreciated. Sub into my channel. Mark's Mod says, welcome, Fix It Up and Scrap It. D. Harris says, oh, I've read that bit. Mark's Mods has put the YouTube channel in. Mark's Mod says, I just subbed. TBG says, me too. Ron Hetman says, bench World War II US Army Airborne Soldier for D-Day 80th anniversary. Mark's Hobby says, me too. Apple says, there you go, another sub to you. Fix It Up or Scrap It. Fix It Up and Scrap It says, I'm not going to put any bid on my channel, sorry. Oh, okay. And we've got Sprue and Glue in, and he's with his big pink waving hands. Hello there, Sprue. Mark's Meds says, hi, Sprue. Sprue and Glue says, Happy New Year to you all. TBG says, how wash he missed with the fireworks, Apple. How was? Yeah, that's come out wash. It's supposed to be was. How was Hamish with the fireworks? That's what TBG said. Apple says Happy New Year, Sprue and Arky. TBG Model Work says Happy New Year, Sprue. Ron Hetman says me too. D Harris says evening, Happy New Year, Sprue. Yeah. Mark Dobbins says Miles Meds. Who is that? Uh, Not sure. Alpha says Hamish was flying back and forth every time a rocket exploded close to our building, as if to try to catch them. TBG. That must have been funny. We got DC in. DJC builds. He says, "Hi everyone in the chat. Hi DC. How you doing, mate? Hope you're good. Hope you had a good Christmas with your family." Apple says, "Evening, Daniel." TBG says Judo was a bit restless with the flashbangs went off. Then I realised the carer was at the door most of the night. He was sleeping legs akimbo. Oh dear. TBG says, "Hi, Mini SpongeBob. Happy New Year to all those under the bus." Mark Smart says, "Hello, DC. DJC." JC Brick says, "Hi, Daniel." I think that's all the chat got up with. Okay, so we've got to sit and let that dry now. And all these other pieces. So we'll do a bit of dry brushing, I think. Take it up to a 2 hour stream, I think. I don't think anybody else is on. So hopefully not treading on anybody's toes. It would normally be my ppm night, so I don't know whether Airfix and Chill's on tonight. Okay. Three. That in there. Took them all ones away. I'm dry brushing this to make it look like metallic colour metal. Doing it at different angles so you get like scratch marks. Sure, you don't need to tell anyone, people would know. It's just as anybody, in case nobody has ever done it. Just put a little bit of paint on your brush, get a rag, wipe most of it off. This will dry a bit of copper in there as well, out through the back of those engines as well, when that's dry. Don't need to go too heavy with it. It's a big difference. Okay then, fix it up and scrap it. You take care, buddy, and it's nice to see you and hope to see you again. TBG says no and AC till next week, I think. Okay. Too much off the brush, I think. Viewers, it's very nice. Thank you. I appreciate it taking your time out on your New Year's Day. Come and watch me. It's very much appreciated, guys. It really is. Been good. Starting to get character. Need to keep using the same one. These are just cheap old brushes. Hobbycraft these are. They're very good for dry brushing. They don't last long though. With dry brushing stuff. Soon wreck them. As you can see. All different ways created scratch marks. So that's that one. It's nicely dry brushed. And I'll wait for that to completely dry, and then I should do a bit of copper just round the bottom edges of these and inside there. So it just looks like it gives that burnt effect. So I'll let that dry. In the next one. Mark's Hobby says, when are you doing the PPM again? It'll be next Wednesday, Mark's Hobbies. Next Wednesday. So it's a week today. 14 viewers, thank you very much. Just do it so it don't look too uniform. Do leave some black areas. TBG says 15 watching, lurking, nursing hangovers, 17 likes. That's good. That's really good. I appreciate it all. Yes, I would imagine a lot of people are nursing hangovers. I was a party pooper. I was in bed by 11:45. I don't really celebrate New Year because it's just a different day to me. And Christmas Day is my day. It's a very special Christmas Day for me. I think New Year's Eve is for the younger ones. They like to celebrate it. So make all their New Year's resolutions and I used to celebrate it when I was still in my forties, and mid 50s. But I don't celebrate it no more. So like I say, Christmas Day is my special day. And when I had one particular job where I had to always work the next day after New Year's Eve. So that was like going out was a no-no anyway. So having a driving job, you just can't do it. Yeah, so that's the other one. That's that one done. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Now we're going to do the weapons now. Some of these will be dry brushing and some will be dry brushing and painting in detail. So it's going to be fun. D. Harris says, haven't had a hangover in I don't know how long and don't miss them either. Mrs. give me enough swords, but laugh out. Yeah. Apple said after the fireworks finished, it went all quiet till gone 4 a.m. and then an ambulance woke us up as it arrived across the road from our building and 30 minutes later departed on the blue lights to the hospital. Oh dear. We've got Paul Price in. Hello there, Paul. And he says, morning all. Morning, Paul. Hope you had a good Christmas and a good New Year, mate. I'm only doing the kind of the front because this actually sits in a recess, so you can't quite see this bit. I'll just do the top of it. Brush is falling to bits. That's that one. Apple says, morning, Paul Price. Happy New Year, 25. Mark Spot says, hi, Paul. Paul Price says, I did thank you, Lindsay, and I hope you had the same. Yeah, I had a very good Christmas. As like I was explaining to the guys, I don't celebrate New Year. Paul Price says, happy 2025 to you, to Apple, and all in Chatland. My son, he went out and celebrated with his friends. He got back about 1:30 in the morning, drunk as a skunk. He had a good time though. be a bit too heavy though. May have to repaint that one and do it again. And take enough paint off the brush, fortunately. These ones. Paul Price says, oh yeah, I've read that. TBG says, hi Paul Price, Happy New Year. Paul Price says, Happy New Year, James. Let's just get these 1, 2, 3, 4 items done, and then we'll be calling it a day. That's what I would achieve what I wanted to do. But I've got to wait for these to dry. So put more coats on the main bodies. So we've gone a bit heavy with that one as well, but not to worry. These little tiny things. So this piece here, this will be the main weapon system. That goes about here. There's another bit. This bit goes in here. It actually slides in here somehow. It's that way up. That's it. It slides in there. And that goes on there. To drop that down there like that. That's the main weapon system. That actually goes in the middle of here, in there. This is like dry brush metallic, and then there's like blue, and then there's like copper gold and stuff like that that's got to be done in it. So then there's this piece. This piece sits at the front, like so. That's all different colours as well. That piece there. That one sits in there, like that. Same with that. So you can imagine that this piece being in there as well, where you can see like that. That's all got to be painted and detailed and everything else. So yeah, still a lot of work to do. Yeah, so a lot of work. It's, what was their name? Oh, used to do surprise. What's her name? Oh, I can't remember. So yeah, anyway. So this kind of goes on there. So I've got to do a little bit of alteration. Get that in there. And there. And these will go on here. Like so. So yeah, it's looking pretty cool so far. So this is the bit I've altered, is all this up here. This whole cockpit area, I've altered it completely. So it's looking alright. It's looking pretty cool, isn't it? I'm quite pleased the way it's coming out, actually. I say there's a lot of detail in this thing. So it's going to be taking days to pick it all out. So it's starting to come together, it's taking shape. So I'm not going to put the cockpit in. I'll keep this as a spare for something else, because you can't, because it's a closed cockpit, you won't see it anyway, so it's just waste time putting it in. So I can use it for something else. So yeah, that's yeah. And then you get like these guns. These ones go in here. And then ones go in there, like so. On the weapon system, these ones, they go underneath. There's that bit. Oh yeah, there they go under there like that, on a swing thing. They go under there. So there's two of those, one each side, which are those ones. And then there's two of these small ones that put a bit of Kitbash greebles on here. This is from a 40k tank. The spares I had left over, and then these will go in there like that. One at the top, one at the bottom. So, but I might even put some more weapons on it as well. Depends on how it goes. So yeah, there's other bits of greebles on it that I'll put on. Round here, round there. These are rockets from a 40k tank off a turret. So yeah, it's just a matter of placing the weapons all in the right place. I've got these rockets. There's a pair of guns. These ones will go in here. These are slid in through underneath. These ones, they go in here, in these bits here. And then I've got some rockets that will go, sits in this cradle on there, like that, like so. I'll get it to fit. There we go. They will go in there like that. So yeah, taking shape, guys. Let's catch up with this chat, and then we'll round the stream off. So, right, okay. TBG says there will be a special Airfix and Chill on the 14th at 4 p.m. with a few special guests popping in. Cool. Ronaldo says, hey, Paul Price. He also says, hi, DJC Builds. Paul Price says, hi, Ronaldo. CJ says, hi, Lindsay. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, CJ. CJ says, hey, everyone. Happy New Year to you all. Ronaldo says, hello, Sprue and Glue. TBG says, hi, CJ. Happy New Year. Ronaldo says, hi, Jobberton Junction. Jobberton Junction says, hey, TBG. CJ says, hi, Ronaldo. Mark Smod says, hello, Jobberton Junction. Jobberton Junction says, hey, Mark. Ronaldo says, fix it up or scrap it. Yeah. TBG says, Celia Black. That's it. Celia Black. Surprise, surprise. Apple says, Celia Black. Surprise, surprise. It's our Lindsay. Yeah. Paul Price says, looks great so far, Lindsay. Thank you very much, Paul. And Apple says, Happy New Year, Tony and family. Okay, so I'm going to go cameras up. So, yeah. Thank you everyone for coming in. It's been really, really appreciated. And yeah, it's been good. I didn't intend to go for 2 hours, but I did. So, yeah, I'm quite pleased with the progress I've got done tonight. So, once I've cleared my bench up, I'm going to watch Halo. Carry on. I think I'm in season 1, episode 5, I think it is. Something like that. So I'm going to go watch that as soon as they're finished with the big screen downstairs. Watching them awful soaps. Oh. So anyway, yeah. Like I said, thank you everyone for coming in. Those in the chat and those who's not in the chat but are just watching, perhaps on a big TV or something or some device. Thank you. And if you've got a device where you can put the thumbs up, that would also be appreciated too. Shows your appreciation watching my stream. And it does good for my analytics and boosts my channel. So the PPM will be next week, which is a week today. So that will be back to normal PPM with a gallery. No giveaways. Sorry. Still got 2 to send out to our TPG. So yeah, it's been really great to see you all. Thank you. So we'll round it off. Say goodbyes. And TBG says, bye all. Mark Smart says, night everyone. Night Mark. Paul Price says, season 2 is the better one, Lindsay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I'm enjoying it as it is, actually. Yeah. Apple says, Happy New Year, Tony and family. TBG says, bye all. Yeah, so anyway, like I was saying, time to go. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, guys. It really is. You're coming along. So we'll say goodbye and see